Guggenheim's senior managing director, Michael Morris, and CNBC senior media and tech correspondent, Julia Boorstin. Guys, great to see you both. Thanks for the help on this. Julia, let me turn to you and ask whether or not B of A's right when they said it was a bad night to miss on cloud.
But that was the thing, is that they missed on cloud, but they beat on advertising. So if you want to contextualize Google as this business or Alphabet that has so many different pieces to it, the cloud business did underperform expectations, but the advertising business outperformed. And I think if you want to look ahead to Meta, which is after the bell today, it bodes well for what we could see for Meta. They saw accelerating growth at YouTube, in search, and that does bode well for Meta. I think the fact that cloud disappointed was a real surprise, especially given how it's now going in a very different direction than Microsoft.
Yeah, especially, Michael, that a lot of people have been hiding out in Alphabet going into the print.
Well, I think that's correct, and I agree with a couple things that Julia just pointed out, right? So first of all, the core business at Alphabet continues to be healthy, and that is the advertising business, the search business, the YouTube business. But there are a couple of concerns on the name that came up following the report last night. One, on cloud, where the company underperformed. Also on AI, where it feels like it's a very, very competitive environment with the other large tech players. And every time somebody gets closer to a new practical application, the other players in the space seem to take some heat. There's also a little bit of concern about expense growth at the company. The company has been pretty clear that they think they can fuel their growthy ambitions by managing costs in other parts of the business. But margins were a little softer in the quarter. They talked about some CapEx in the fourth quarter, and I think that concerned investors as well.
Does it deserve to be punished 9% down today, and you stick with the $150 price target?
No, it doesn't deserve to be punished 9% down. I mean, the market is humbling and we respect it, but I think this will ultimately prove to be a buying opportunity. I think that we're in the top of the first inning for what AI ultimately is for this industry. And the leaders, when they're able to lean into the businesses when they are at their strongest, in Google's case, it's advertising, it's search. I think that their tools will be powerful. They will be money-making. AI is going to be a multi-trillion-dollar opportunity for the industry at large, and Google's going to be there. Alphabet will be there. We want to be long this stock, but we respect the move today and see it ultimately as a buying opportunity.
Meantime, almost classic volatility in Snap last night, right?
I mean, that stock shot higher on the fact that there was a surprise, not only beat on the top and bottom line, but instead of reporting a loss in earnings per share, there was actually a gain in earnings per share. And then also the fact that revenue accelerated. Snap's revenue grew 2% instead of declining 5%, which is what analysts expected. So that really indicating that the changes they've made to their ad platform are working. But they're also seeing strength in direct response advertising. This is something, again, to reference Meta earnings after the bell, that Meta is really focused on. And direct response is expected to be able to be a little bit more resilient if there is a pullback in advertising. Now, the interesting thing here is that Snap did indicate, as did YouTube and Search, that the ad market is stronger than many had feared. The question is whether there's going to be volatility ahead. And Snap CEO Evan Spiegel warned that they did see a pullback in brand advertising once the war started between Hamas and Israel. And they're concerned that if this war continues, as many people say it will, then it will have a big impact on brand advertising in the all-important fourth quarter. So that is where the uncertainty lies, and that really did put pressure on the stock.
Michael, how do you process all of that?